It's nothing but you. It's all about you.
Hello everybody, welcome to This Is It. My name is Wendy Linda and I am your host. If you are looking to talk about everything under the sun while keeping it informative, this is your podcast of choice. Today we have an absolutely amazing guest in studio. She is an influencer, a dog mom, Queen Yoni herself, and she's popularly known as the only girl in the world. As you guys know, I don't fly solo on this podcast. I'm always with my bestie, Tibi. What's up?
I'm all right, Wendy.
Did I do it again?
You did it again. You do it all the time. You do it all the time. Look, I'm going to call you the intro queen right now. I think your name must change at the bottom. Instead of saying property mogul, we should say intro queen.
Thank you so much.
Like
I take
you're killing
that one.
it. You're killing it. How are you doing,
you.
Wendy? How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Look, I've been great. Back-to-back funerals as usual. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Body collections.
Making money. Can I have like 10K?
Yo, this is your boy, it's Tibi, and this is it. Remember that you can follow us on Instagram. This is it. That's the name. You can catch the show if you missed the last episode on the Free State Online Network app. It's coming out very, very, very soon. You can even download it on the Google Play app. So look, we got a jam-packed show, and you know how I do it. Never introducing a guest. Wendy's already told you a little bit about her, but I'm gonna let her tell you who, what, where. My lady.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hello.
I'm good. Hi, girl.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Who are we talking to today? Who are you?
Who am I? That's such a complex question, but
Yeah.
I'm going to answer you.
Yeah.
I'm an empath.
You are
An empath.
an empath,
I'm a Jesus girl.
a Jesus girl.
I'm a lover.
You're a lover.
I'm a healer.
You're a healer.
Yeah.
I'm a gold digger.
What?
Gold. G-O-A-L.
Oh, I thought you said gold.
I also thought the
I
mine.
thought you playing on
I
my
said
team for a second there.
Gold digger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I am. Naledi Mafalisa. Naledi Ramanamane. I come from a small town, Ebizwambo Habelo. But I basically grew up in Bloem.
Yeah.
I've been in boarding school since I was 5 years old.
Which school did you go to?
I went to Castlebridge.
And then high school?
I went to Brepna.
High five! Magna
Here's this
Esperitas.
thing.
Guys, we are breaking the record. Each and every single guest
Now we
that's
are.
been here is from Brepna.
There's
I think
something
Brep-
wrong about that.
No, I think Brepnarians are really like good-ish.
But the Brepnarians from our era.
Yeah, not the ones.
No.
No.
Let's not be like that because we haven't seen what they're going to do, the ones that are happening now.
They haven't done anything.
No,
so far,
dude, like
so
Brepnarians from our era are absolutely amazing. Listen,
doing
we
great.
were very well educated. We are just absolutely amazing. Like the
Selibuela
Brepnarians
Mr.
from...
Taylor, kapag
No,
imanta tuwa mo.
everybody who was under Mr. Taylor, those are the ones. Those are the cream of the crop.
And
the
I think it's
others, we don't
because-
know, but
sorry.
we love you.
And I think it's because he was a father figure.
Yes, he was. You know what he
Absolutely.
used to say to us that I never ever forget? He used to say that, and it's even in our school song, he used to tell us that you guys are Brepna. And even if you are out there, remember that you represent Brepna. Even though our school didn't have like the gardens, you know, you go to Grey College, you can't step
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
grass and, you know, those private
The
schools.
culture that
yes,
that Grey
and he
has.
told us that, and I'll never forget it. He said, even if our school burns down, we are still Brepna. And all these other schools, if the premises burns down, there's no college.
It's
You
almost
know?
like you're Brepnarian at heart.
Yeah.
And I relate. I can
But
relate.
Naledi, what inspires you? What gets Naledi going? Let's track back to the younger you. What inspired you? What got you going? What was Naledi about in her younger years?
To be quite honest, I don't remember a lot. I don't know if that's a sickness or not, but I always told my sister that I can't remember our childhood, and we had a beautiful childhood. I just remember parts of it. You know, I remember, you know, the good. It was all good stuff. So that's all I remember. But honestly, I can't remember what I was like as a child.
From which age can you remember clearly?
I think I can remember from primary school.
Okay,
But like
no, then
the late.
is it?
This
Yeah.
is what grade 6, grade 7.
Let's say that, yeah.
But
'Cause
I'm
I
also like that.
Yeah, I changed schools a
So
lot.
who's Naledi grade 7?
Grade 7. She was very chatara. She was a hard worker. Naledi grade 7. She didn't have friends.
Ono so jola ka nako tseo.
Ne ke jola le somebody again at grade college.
In a higher grade.
No, he was a grade under me.
Oh, so
Oh no,
you
so look primary yang o kopana ka ile.
also you sugar mommy vibes.
Wait. Re bua ka primary?
Yes,
Grade
we're talking
seven.
about the
Grade
grade 7
seven.
Naledi.
Oh no, grade 7 next jola askisi. Ke na nasabile high school. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
no.
No, next jola.
But in high school you dated off the bat like grade 8 and you got someone.
9.
Grade
Grade
9.
nine.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
grade
great
9.
college guy.
Yes.
Is this
Who is it?
He passed away.
who is it? Oh,
Tatum
he
Chekwan.
passed away.
Yeah, he passed
Tato, he was so
Yeah.
handsome. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
him from
Which
high
one is
school.
Tatum Chekwan? Sorry.
Some other light-skinned guy, ne?
away. Yeah.
Handsome guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
we were
is
very
and this is
popular.
like this is Mr. First. Like everything is first for him.
Yes.
He is the first kiss, hug,
Yes.
first real love.
First love, yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
Do you remember how it felt that?
Oh, it felt great. We were friends more than anything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think when you're at that age, you don't know how to be a lover. All you can do is offer each other friendship.
That's correct.
I think that's, yeah.
So is this thing of yours? I mean, you introduced yourself. You said that you're a lover. Is it what drove you to doing naked?
The thing that drove me to do naked is passion.
Passion for what, Naledi?
Passion for female health.
Okay, let's
Feminine
introduce
hygiene.
naked to the world.
Yes,
Naledi, I
yes.
introduced her as Queen Yoni. She has feminine products called Naked by Nay.
Yes.
I know she has a couple of products here. What's this one? Yoni oil. She has Yoni gel wash. She has a colon
Penis
cleanse,
wash.
penis wash, and it's just intimate products. What sparked the idea?
First of all, we have to talk about feminine hygiene off the bat.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women.
I'm sorry, but I have to.
No
do this.
worries. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's they were hiding the products. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Thank
I needed
you,
the products to be
Tibi.
seen.
Yeah.
I think when we talk about the topic of feminine hygiene, I don't want to say it's taboo, but not a lot of people understand it. Not a lot of people know it. So basically, feminine hygiene is just taking care of yourself from head to toe. So what I see women do is they prioritize their hair, they prioritize their nails, makeup,
Yeah.
skincare routine, but nobody ever talks about the vagina.
Yeah.
And I think it just frustrates me a little bit because, like, I mean, if your vagina is okay, well, for me, I'll speak for myself. If my vagina is okay, if my vagina
Jabang,
is
don't roll
healthy,
your eyes.
don't
You
be
don't
a-
have one.
I'm not rolling my eyes.
be
I'm
uncomfortable
I'm
now.
Don't roll
interested.
your eyes. You
I'm
have
interested in
penis wash
hearing
for you here.
in hearing
Yeah,
this.
and notice how I don't call the vagina spachi.
You call it by its own name. You know, as somebody once, people call it like a flower. But you know what, I think in grade 6, my life science teacher told us to stop calling it a flower. Because you know why? Also, in cases where, let's say there's a dangerous situation that happened, maybe a child gets raped or whatever, the child can't go to court and say,
My
he
flower.
touched my
My flower.
flower. That's not legal. Like, what
But
are you saying?
When you say that you are we biti spache, are we biti is it wrong for a person to be calling it bo spach boing? Like why would you feel
Why-
like that's
Why
wrong?
shy
a
away
vagina.
from the actual name?
It's a vagina. It's
But
a
what if it's a pet
reproductive
name?
organ.
It's a pet name that you're giving to it.
Why do we need pet
No.
names?
Yeah, you can name your vagina. I am all for that. Name it. You and your partner can, dabble into all of that and, have your sexy time. But like, you're an adult. Why are you calling a vagina spatch? It's a vagina.
Yeah.
It goes back to the topic of feminine hygiene and sex being taboo.
Yeah.
This is,
You know what?
it's
I
real
think
life.
we have we
Ke
call it
sepatjhe
these.
sa ka sa tjhelete. Ntho ya ka e bohlokwa.
Mamel, I think we have
Taba,
adopted
taba.
these names because I think in black culture also, you can't really say vagina or what is a vagina? Like the biological name for a vagina in Sesotho, what is it?
Okay, I can say.
And also,
No,
growing
ke
up,
ha ke e bua e tlo ba ka re ke tlhapa.
bua.
Ke nywa.
Oh yes.
John,
Kenywa.
Guys, Mamela, if there was a Sesotho dictionary,
Ke nywana.
would they call it that in the Sesotho dictionary?
Yes.
Nywana.
No, man, you lying, man.
Nywana ya ngwanana yona
Bang
e ntle
umaka, man.
hakaka.
Ai,
Sesotho
umaka.
ha se tolokwe. Afrikaans ha e tolokwe. Why re toloka sekgo?
Yo.
But that's
so
what
I
it
was
is,
saying,
honestly.
I think we have these pet names because growing up, you couldn't just say you're talking to your mama kuku yaka yetsa 1 2 3. You can't say that.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
O motho wa mme o bile le mathata ho tloa ntse le ngwana. You understand? How no bolela mme ha o na le bothata o no reng?
So my first language is Afrikaans. My mom was colored, and we did have let's say a pet name for it.
Which was?
It's a nusi.
Lucy sounds like a cat.
Yeah, we used to call it a nusi. May nusi vadvati. We never said I don't even know the
Naledi, are
biological
you telling me
name.
that
Yeah,
when you
Afrikaans.
spoke to your mom,
Kitty cat.
you directly said to your mom, my vagina's got a problem?
No, absolutely not.
You
That's not what I'm
see,
saying.
that's why we needed pet names for it.
Yeah, that's why I was asking her. I think
Because even with my child, I would not ask him, and Kiri, your penis this, your penis that. I'll say your big man.
I think you should. I think
Wawan-
you should start calling it a penis.
Your big man.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Hey, yeah.
You're a big man.
No, my penis.
6-year-old boy with the
A
big man.
Wendy.
Really?
I think.
That's too much info. That's too much information right there.
Okay.
Sure. We can't
Yeah,
do
but
that.
I think you should start introducing those kind of topics to children. Sorry, to your children, to
Yeah.
your kids. You don't have to be TMI about it.
Yeah.
But start small. You are teaching your kids. This is where you teach your child. This is rape. This is that. This is you understand. I feel like the earlier you do it, the better.
I think because mine is 5, I can't really introduce those topics yet, but I let him be comfortable around me. We talk about girlfriends. He has a best friend. I don't even know if I should say her name. He has a best friend that lives 4 doors away, and I ask him is such and such, is she your girlfriend or is she your friend? Ke moetsa a be comfortable. But later on, I will obviously let him know that it's not a big man, it's a penis.
Hold up. Let's not move away. You're talking to us about the products. Let's finish the products.
Uh-huh.
So I have a feminine hygiene line of products.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are 100% natural.
Yes.
This is an oil. This is a yoni oil.
And what does yoni oil do?
The yoni oil basically it moisturizes, and you can use it as a lube.
Okay, so this thing
Moisturizes. Let's go.
On the outside, or do I put it on the inside?
All right. So we have the vagina, which is the reproductive organ,
Yeah.
and then the vulva.
Which part is that one?
The vulva is your lips and your inner lips, malwebe. And then there's the clitoris.
Uka, yes.
And then there's the clitoris.
Yeah.
And then there's the urethra. The urethra is where you pee. You don't pee with your vagina
Yes.
hole. You know
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
But you bleed from your vagina hole.
Yes.
So if this is it, this is your exterior. This is the exterior, the vagina.
Yeah.
This is the vulva.
Yeah.
So you massage the vulva.
Oh.
So this is
So I put
internally.
it
No.
outside.
Internally is a vagina hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is on the.
Nothing goes in the
Inside.
vagina hole.
Okay.
Nothing. No soap. No nothing.
Yeah.
Well, penises, tampons, which I also have a thing about tampons. But yeah, nothing should go inside your vagina. Nothing. Not even your finger. I've heard girls say that when they wash their vaginas. And I think it's just lack of information. But how hlatswisa the vulva? Just massage it. Also
Yeah.
massage the clitoris.
Yeah.
You massage the clitoris. You massage the inner
But
labia.
won't that stimulate her?
No.
Out
Okay. No,
Remember sex?
Hakina
Ivan,
yona,
when
kia.
when
Hard
when
to-
you
hard to-
shower, are you aroused by yourself showering?
Yeah, because you have to
Are you?
clean.
No, I'm not. I'm
See?
just
So
I'm
I think
just
it's
cleaning.
the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
It's the same. Remember, sex, Leona, I always say sex is 80% here in the mind.
In the mind,
80%, and then 20% is the physical.
you are correct. Actually,
Yeah, like it has to start somewhere. It has to start somewhere. So yes, the vulva.
Yeah.
Are you
Yes.
happy with my explanation
Yes,
of the vulva?
100%.
So yeah, you just.
But what is it for? So now I put this thing on my vulva,
Yes.
and then what are the benefits?
Okay, so sometimes you'll have those itches, that
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of irritation, just a little bit of discomfort, and then you just always want to scratch. So this is going to avoid all of that.
Okay.
Just gonna avoid that. It's just like an irritation.
Can I use this after I shave?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So we also have. I didn't bring all of my products.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just too many.
Yeah.
But I can talk about all of them if
Yeah.
you guys want. I also have what we call a yoni scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a natural scrub.
Yeah.
You just after you've shaved, you can just apply it on your monis pubis. Your monis pubis is like where
I
your-
like how you know the names of these things.
She should.
4 years
She
in the
should.
game. What?
You know?
What? 4 years in the game. But
Yeah.
yeah. I pride myself in that as well. I do my research. But yeah, so we have the scrub. You can just
You must
use
have bomb sex in terms of how you know the
In my
vagina
life.
so well. Yeah.
100%.
Really?
100%.
Are you-
Sex
are
life
you-
is
are you-
really
are you-
healthy, and it's good and it's safe.
Are you always pleasured? Because girls always say that they can have sex and they don't come, they don't climax, whatever the case may be.
And we lie.
But
we lie.
are you always pleasured
perform.
like in sex because you know so much about? Maybe if I twist my vagina this way, it'll bang on the wall, pour apart.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When sex is between two people, right?
or
so-
three.
Or 3 or 4, girl.
Child.
Did you see the video of the guy that says he had a fivesome?
Oh my God.
And then they're like, what? Yeah, five guys.
I didn't see
Interesting.
that
I love that.
Yeah.
Sex is between two people, right?
Yeah.
And sex should also be a conversation. If last weekend I didn't feel like I got to where I wanted to go, I'm going to tell you, or even after,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, like, please touch me here.
Yeah.
Next time, please do this.
Yeah.
Please, you tell a person what to do. That's why I encourage people to masturbate. Masturbate so that you can know your body.
As a Christian, fornication in the Bible is somewhat
Frowned upon.
you come on. Like we know when they say find yourself, stop watching pornography, stop fornication and stuff like that.
And remember, I said I'm a Jesus girl.
Yeah,
Right?
'cause
Well, recently.
and that's why I'm asking on that difference. Here you are saying to me, listen, bro, masturbate, work on that, use the left hand, but at the very same time, the Bible says, hey, don't do it.
Hi, my love. Now I encourage people to masturbate. This is your body. This is your one body.
Yeah.
Use it however you
And
feel
you
like
need
using
to
it.
know your way around it. Also,
know-
if
yeah.
you know your way around your own body, you're able to
Tell the
tell
other
the next person that
how
I
to
like this,
pleasure
I
you.
like that. Yeah.
But answering your question about the God thing, honestly, like we are spirits
Yes.
in human bodies having a human experience. So I think God will understand that, okay, she, as much as she's a spirit, she's also a human being. And being a human being comes with all of that.
Yeah.
Like, you're horny. Like, do you know when women ovulate?
Yeah.
Right?
I haven't ovulated, but I've heard the word ovulate.
Yes. I'm so glad you heard of that. When women ovulate, they get so aroused. There's just that period during the month.
I think I'm
sorry, not the
ovulating.
mouth.
During the month.
I think I'm ovulating.
During the month. There's that period during the month where ladies are just aroused.
Yeah.
But why don't ladies engage? Like you guys are aroused, you want to have sex. Why aren't you guys engaging, getting the sex
Do
from
you
the people
engage?
that you want sex from?
Do you
I
engage?
do. I think if I'm finna smash, then I'll let you know. But if you
But
don't want to,
on
then
a regular day, you wouldn't initiate.
no.
Same with me.
I think for me, I enjoy being pursued. Yeah, and also not just only being pursued. Like I enjoy being chased after.
Me
Like it's
too.
arousing.
Like chased.
So you enjoy pretending like you're saying no, so that this person just keeps coming until you say
yeah,
yes.
I think that's a turn on for me. If you show me that you want me, like, and even if I say
But
no,
why
are
don't you guys
persistent.
think that that's also a turn on for guys, for the girl to show him that they want him?
No, it is.
I
They
mean,
talk
it
about
probably
it.
is. I'm not saying all the time, but there are those times where I want to feel like I'm being pursued. I'm being this person, like one part, like a needy. You know?
Yeah. I feel like with women, it's. I don't know. I feel like with women, it's different in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I just had a thought when you were asking, right? I'm like, if somebody's pursuing me and I'm saying no, but I want it. Like there's a thin line between that and rape, right? Oh, how am I?
You know what? I think how you put it across.
Remember I said
As
this.
the man.
No, as a girl, somebody's pursuing you. If you really don't want this person, your no
Okay.
will be clear.
Your
Wawan,
tone, yeah.
they will know Gatonia.
But remember
wawan.
I said this
But
before.
also, there is that, no, Elia, chase me a little more, man.
Why do you
Wawan.
guys do that?
Okay,
Why do you guys do that?
Homona, titibang, being chased is nice.
I love
Let me
it.
ask you guys something.
Yeah.
Girls, do you know from the moment that you meet me that I'm finna let this guy smash?
Absolutely.
Or is it the work that I put in then says, nah, this nigga's gotta smash?
I think it depends. You know what? Now I will see somebody that is physically attractive, wawan, and I'll know from day one, this one's gonna smash. Wawan. Sometimes there are people who just don't fit my caliber, but once they start talking and then I fall in love with their mind, wawan, then maybe I'll let you smash.
I think they're just those people that are like so sexy, so attractive, and it's okay to be sexually attracted to someone, right? It's you blushing.
Why are you blushing? Dibang?
She could be talking about me right now.
You know what?
I am
Episode 2
not.
and we're still saying get a life. Why are you blushing?
She could be just talking about the boy.
Oh my god!
Who's talking about the boy, Naledi?
Imagine.
No, I'm saying,
Naledi's married.
Harry, there's people that are attractive.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with
He
that.
doesn't
You
think he
knows
knows.
you are one of those attractive
Feel
people.
the energy, bro. Feel
Shami,
the
but I've
energy
told
right
you many
now.
times that you're very handsome. You know
Yeah,
that,
he
ne?
is.
Thank you so much.
You are very
I've,
And
handsome.
it's clean.
I've recently
boyish.
been told that. Such a nice thing to hear.
Really?
You know, girls don't compliment guys enough,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
that's
And
true.
it's such a thing to hear.
No,
you
you're
know?
a catch. You're actually a...
Don't say
Like we don't give men their flowers naturally.
We don't.
Yeah.
Mara, you know what? People like Dibang, you should not tell them that you're
Okay,
a
when I live
catch.
at Tubao.
You're hot. You're this. Oh, you're telling the wrong person.
When no one gets on phone.
Anyway,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. No, I was just saying. Sometimes, if the guy is sexy, is attractive, you know from
Jump.
just looking at them that, yeah, he's finna smash.
Yeah.
And I don't care if his
Mara,
personality is
Naledi,
whack.
have you ever met one of those guys by Limfuri? You would let them smash by seeing them for the first time. And then
That's
when
what
they
I'm
start
talking
talking,
about. Oh, okay.
you realize,
Okay.
what a fucking idiot. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Yeah.
Is it all those things come into play? Like, it's not just enough to see that I want to smash this guy. Also, now when I talk, that also adds, and what I do, it adds. And
Maybe preference also,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now you know what? Once you start talking and what comes out of your mouth is zero, then unfortunately I can't.
I think naturally, if it's a one night stand, like you don't even care if he's employed at that point. You don't care if he's whatever, if his personality is whack. If it's a one night stand, you're gonna pursue what you're pursuing. Hosaniki, bye bye.
I've
You
never
know?
had one of those.
Yeah, me
I think
too.
I'm clingy. I'll call you the next day. Serious.
So, right, we go back. Let's go back because I just feel like we served off. all of this happens. Naledi goes into varsity. Where did Naledi go to varsity? Did Naledi go to varsity?
Yes, I did.
Where did you go to
I went to
varsity?
UOFs, and I was just so playful. Like,
What were you studying?
I was studying human psychology.
Psychology.
Like they
yes.
just UOFs just puts everybody go psychology.
Lenna ke dirile English and psychology.
Yeah, no. One thing about UOFs, but yeah, I did psychology.
Is it because Alia pasa hantle?
I passed hantle, but
Nna ne ke sa pasa
aske ra
sharp.
kwatela
They
school.
put me in a bridging course and then I had options.
Me too,
The
girl.
only I don't know, the only modules or the only course that was left was English and psychology. I did that go Vista, but then when I went to like main campus, I changed to corporate and marketing communications.
sometimes hotletse, and then they have to place you somewhere, and then next year utlaetsa whatever that
you wanted to do.
Yeah. So I went to UOFs and I wasted 3 years of my mother's money, 3 years of my time, but I wouldn't say I wasted time because I was having the time of my life.
At varsity.
I was having
How?
the time. No, I was partying. I was doing all of that, you know, like neke sa fe skolo chance at all. Hakafa skolo chance. And my mom was like, 3 years, babes. Neke sa zama le di class.
Yeah.
You know, like I was just living my life outside of
Yeah.
the school premises.
Yes.
And then after that, I was like, Mom, please, I want to go to school. I can do this. And then she's like, okay, batala skolo, you know. And then I enrolled go Damelin. And then I did what I wanted to do, which was HR.
Okay.
I did HR. Ka pasa ha monate, ka record time. And then I graduated ka HR. And yeah, after that, just like everybody else, I was looking for jobs, you know.
Yeah.
And I worked for the SAPS at some point. And
Or you
I
were a
worked-
cop for a little bit.
No, I wasn't a cop. I was go HR.
But with
But you're a
cops.
cop.
You're a cop.
Yeah, SAPS.
You're a pig.
But if only go HR, you're not a cop.
You're a pig.
Usebenza ko admin.
Jealous boys. Jealous girls.
Po-po.
Hey, yeah.
Police.
Yeah, but like usebenza ka admin, ni ka mabitso a batho and their ID numbers and
Batho ba
stuff.
tshwarang.
Yeah, but yeah, I've seen criminals and I was very nice to them. I was very nice to
Are
them.
you do you like bad boys?
No, I cannot stand bad boys.
You've never dated a bad boy. This
I
whole
have
is
obviously.
just bad and he's wrong.
I have, but your question was, do you
Who
like
was it?
them?
Who was the
I
bad
can't
boy?
remember. How? Can't remember.
Have you dated so many people like
No,
that?
no,
Hey,
no,
but
no.
Naledi, you said you dated a bad boy. Who was the bad boy?
How many bad
can't
boys
remember.
is this? This is 17 bad boys.
Was
Wendy.
Tato one of the bad boys?
He was a bad boy.
He
Oh,
was a
man.
bad
He
boy.
was a bad boy. Like, you
And
know,
who else?
I can't remember, girl.
But are you? I mean, listening to the freeness of your spirit when it comes to sexuality and exploring the whole sex thing.
Sexual health.
Are you a freaky person?
Oh yeah.
And what is freaky for you? Like,
Freaky.
what is the mark?
Okay, like, where are my boundaries?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Like-
or
like-
what's freaky in my term?
Yeah.
Freaky for me is just being sexually liberated. And by that, I mean, like, do what you feel like you want to do with your body. How
Okay.
you want to do, like, explore your body,
Yeah.
explore someone else's body.
Naledi, you
Yeah.
watch porn.
I do.
What's your favorite porn character?
Gay porn.
Gay.
As in male,
What?
male on male gay porn.
You
Yeah.
get aroused by gay porn.
That's the only thing I watch.
Tibang, what's
do-
your
like I-
favorite
Do you like
category?
do you like anal? Is this why you watch gay porn?
No, I don't like it.
So what
What's
can
arousing
possibly-
about it?
No, it's
Does it arouse you? Let's
let me
start there.
tell you something about gay people. Gay people know how to have sex. Gay people know how to have sex.
I don't
you guys wouldn't
understand.
know because you haven't seen it. But if you gave yourself a chance,
Yeah.
just give it a chance.
Nah.
Watch one episode
Aye.
and don't have those stigmas.
Nah.
Don't have those stigmas. Don't
I
have
ain't
those
trying to
stigmas.
see no damn shit like
You
that.
know what? I don't know. Hey, you know what? But I'll try it. I thought maybe you say girl and girl. Tibang, what's your favorite category
Yeah, let's hear.
on the hub?
It's every category that's porn besides gay,
Every.
besides animals.
Even rape, the rape category.
I haven't watched that before, but I've heard people talk about it.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it, so I can't put it in the category. But everything else is porn. Porn is porn. Is sex.
Really? Do you watch the movie, man?
No.
Where everybody's
Emmanuel.
perfect.
No.
Yeah.
No, do you know Ntatwaka will shapela o shebella Emmanuel. So ho tloha ka nako eo, I've never liked long pornography. It'll get you
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know,
My
you want the
fav-
quick, hey, it's
Yeah.
done, and it's you're away from it. You
My
know?
favorite category is amateur because I think it's just real.
It's so cute. I feel like that's so
I think it's real. And you know what? I don't even watch it on the hub. I watch it like Kwalugo XXX mang 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 mang.
Yeah, yeah,
You know? Like
Is that in your
really
search history? Yeah.
You don't delete. Nope. I delete, girl.
Why?
When did I come out of it?
I don't have a reason to delete. I don't have anyone going through my
No,
phone.
I'm in public a lot, and I work with my phone 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So imagine you go postnet, sending out my client parcels, and then I just have to Google something quickly, and then
Really? Now I'm the kind of person I'll
Delete.
probably watch in the morning. And then let's say, for instance, I don't want to drive today. I'm going to call a meter cab or a Bolt or whatever. I'm that person who's going to open my phone in the Bolt and then you hear the sounds. Like reckless.
Oh, you are freaky,
Reckless.
You are
But
freaky.
I think once I started working at Wendy Linda Properties, I had to change my bad habit because I have Teams meetings on Mondays. There's no way that I'm going to open my phone and then it's that.
That's why I say delete.
Wabon. But I don't delete my search history.
I know, nah,
I have
don't.
nothing to
I
hide.
don't search anymore.
Dibang.
No, I don't search anymore, man. It's man.
What?
I'll sale. You know, when I was younger, it was a you know, but now that I've actually had sex and I can have sex,
You know why you over
It's-
it? Now, lady, let me tell you a big scata. Yeah, Dibang. He used to sell porn at school. Wawan? So I think that's why he's over it, man. He's watched,
He's watched
everything. He's seen
everything,
everything. Like
Like Emmanuel at 2 hours.
It's
that
enough
was a
now.
lucrative business, guys.
So
Let me
it's
tell
still
you, sex
lucrative.
fucking sells.
It's
Yeah,
still
sex
lucrative.
sells.
Let's
Don't
say.
even. And we used to call our series was called Kinders van die Vent.
Kinders van die Vent.
You know, it was
Please translate that.
Kids of the Wind.
Yeah, Children of the Wind.
Kinders van die Vent season
Hey.
1. You know,
Okay.
hit you with season. There's
I mean,
So
wait,
Babu
I can
Africans, they
understand.
don't- they dirty talk in Afrikaans?
No.
Oh.
It's clips like we would have big booty, Latinas. You know, you get like maybe 7 different types of porn that you can watch. Then season 1.
Mamel, so no rekisang the CD or
No,
because
it
you
started.
Kapa no rekisang the cassette. You are in the
It
cassette
started.
era.
It started
You are
with
in
the
the
VCR.
cassette era. You.
It started with the VCR, and then as the computers came into play, we went to discs. You know, body
The
rewrite
floppy
and
disk.
stuff. Yes. You know. No, look.
Floppy disk is so professional. How could you put porn on it?
No, the floppy disk didn't work. We did it on discs. We did it on USBs. We did it on the cassette, on the normal cassette.
How
that
much
get.
did you sell? One pop. How much was it?
$80.
$80.
Yeah.
And
Same
then
15 rand.
$80. If I'm being
that's expensive.
if I'm being lenient,
For your era.
if I'm being lenient, $50. But $50 was more the music. Like if Tamile go write hele CD, ya dipina tso di ratang, you know,
Yeah.
pirating and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry,
piracy.
so sorry.
God forbid.
You know, like that's how it used to work.
Hectic. And then when did you stop selling this pornography?
No, when I finished, I feel like you of sick like rekisa guy porn. Ke tlo ema guy ke rekisa porn.
No, there's a market everywhere for
There is
everyone.
No,
one.
by that
you should have
time-
sold it at Res.
And
that
I feel
time-
like it's a perfect time, right? to
That
sell it.
time I
Yeah.
was now looking at the second, third year. Ke busy. Sana nako.
Awusana nakarikisa
Hey,
porn,
busy.
jane.
Sekubusy
Eh?
mina
Good.
manje.
Hle.
Busy mina manje, you know.
Hectic.
But okay, Naledi. We move along to this thing. How does Naledi then become the influencer that she is now? Are you an influencer? Is that what you would categorize yourself as? Like, how do we get to now?
I do not call myself an influencer.
Okay.
But I do a lot of influence work. I think a lot of people trust me with their brands because of the influence that I have naturally on my social media. I have a large following, and I engage with my people. I plug my people. Hey guys, I got these boots here. Hey guys, this, that, and that. And people just trust me. Like, I would recommend anything, and I know that a certain amount of people will just go out and, you know. So I think with that and just being, I feel like I'm popular.
You are.
But when did you realize that you have this type of power, or should I say capability or market cap?
I think it came when I was approached with something. Like somebody saying, hey, please promote this for me.
What was the first one?
Silly straw.
What's
Silly
that?
straw is like a silicone straw. I remember my sister and I got that. It's like a... when I had these... our normal straws, that there was a period whereby they were like outing them.
Oh,
And they were
yes.
doing
Yeah,
plastic
They
because
gave
of
us
the,
paper
yeah,
straws.
because
And
of
the
the
paper straws are
Yeah.
saving the environment. So everybody just came up with everything. You know, we have those steel ones now. So silly straw is like, it's just a silicone, but it's a straw and it's bendable and it's what, you know, it's very multifunctional.
Yeah.
And I got that gig, and after that I just kept getting gigs and people, please promote my business.
Yeah.
And then at some point I was like, I'm going to charge.
Oh, so you didn't charge silly straw?
No, I didn't. I think at that point it was just like, a brand wants to
I
work
can
with
do this.
me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna do that. Oh my god, guys, hey guys, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, that just
Okay.
that
I want to
presence
be
on
an
social.
influencer, actually.
You should
Can
go
you teach
into
me?
it. You can't teach somebody to
It's
have
popularity.
influence.
Can you guide me? Because
Yes,
listen,
guidance, yes, but you
now-
can't teach someone to
really-
be an influencer.
I've never gotten any of those DMs that are, oh, promote this.
But
promote
are
that.
you active like
on your
that on social media?
I am active. I'm just very okay. At first, I used to be very open and I used to speak my mind. I had Twitter at some point. Now it's called X, and I just every thought was on there. But guys, they used to abuse me on Twitter like very much.
they'll punish
So
you.
now I'm just
X,
very
they'll punish you.
strategic. I'll show stuff, but I don't even go on live. I've never been on live on Instagram, and I need to go on live, right?
Yeah, you should.
And also on my stories, I'll post a story with a song, not me speaking. Traumatized go Twitter, go
Yeah, no,
Twitter.
I get you.
Banang
I get
tlhapa
you.
o
Yeah, Nelly
lata.
Flo.
That's a trauma. Like, I understand how that could be a trauma.
Serious.
Yeah, I absolutely get that.
So you get into this, you're now influencing, people are coming, they're following your page. Is this a financial gain for you? Are you making a life with this thing? Can you just influence and then you're right? Or
Absolutely.
how
right
much you
now,
getting? How much you getting from influence?
I'm not going to tell you
Now,
how much
come
I'm
on.
getting, but
Come
we
on.
have influencers have the big influencers, by the way. The small ones are called micro
Yes.
influencers.
Yes.
So I think I fall under that category. Although
Micro.
I don't identify myself as an influencer,
Yeah.
but because I'm getting the work, why not? Ne? We have what we call a rate card. On
Yes.
your rate card is your bio, is whatever your picture. There are a lot of templates on Google, and you have your prices. I'm going to charge you this for story. I'm going to charge you this for what
Post or
and
a
stuff,
reel
and yeah.
or a vlog.
What am I
whatever.
looking at if I'm a person that's interested in a lady advertising for me? Or
Tell us, what's your rate card?
yeah,
no, I can't say it here
Okay.
because it differs with.
10K.
My man, I want you to post Wendy Linda Properties on your story.
Yeah.
No, not story, on your, like, good
Post.
post to.
Yeah.
How much are you going to charge me?
I'm going to charge you 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, at least Nyana, we are still.
Hey, you guys are
within.
making money.
Yeah.
Naledi, so
Yeah.
you know you're very pretty, right?
You guys are making money.
I just want to know, do you have a special somebody in your life?
I do. I'm married.
I see the ring.
No, I'm not wearing it. Like I was rushing so much, but I have a tattoo.
Why do you take off the ring?
Not jewelry.
Why do you
and
girls do
cola.
that, man?
Like jewelry.
Why do
and
you girls do
cola.
that? Why do you girls do
How
that?
tlhapa o ntsha ring?
Keep guy. Until we ntang fela ha bonolo
Yeah,
jwang.
yeah.
Keep guy into.
I think
Men
that's
take
also
theirs
a
off
risky.
all the time.
Yeah, I think it's very risky.
Yours has diamonds. What are you talking about? Don't tell me about this pennant that you just gave to me. I'm talking about someone who got a diamond on that thing.
Yeah.
So Naledi is married.
Yeah, I'm married.
How long
4
have you
years
been
now.
married?
Yeah,
4
We've been-
years.
Yeah, we've been together for 10 years total, and married 4.
Really?
Yes.
How's marriage? How's married life? You know what? I really want to get married, but I want to know, how's married life?
Marriage is good. Like, I feel like it's just a continuation of the relationship.
Yeah.
But then it's more serious. Like, you buying stuff, you have joint accounts.
Yeah.
You each other's business partners.
Yeah.
You know, but marriage it's good. Marriage
Really?
is good, yeah.
You know what? I always think that when you get married, you need to get married to your best friend, because I can only imagine me living
do
with
you-
this person
do you-
every single day.
Do you guys think that dating for a long time takes away from the marriage?
No.
I'm asking this in this sense. A lot of people, when they get married, they go to honeymoon. In most cases, when you start a relationship, they say you are in the honeymoon phase. So here we are, we're dating for 6 years, which means our honeymoon phase
Is
most probably
over.
is now over. Yes,
Yeah.
we love each other, we can stand on each other, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But our honeymoon is over. Then we get married, because this is what we've always wanted to do. But we're getting married maybe on the week that you and I have problems. Because there's no longer honeymoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sere fitile mo.
Yeah.
Does that take away from the marriage? Do you think that happened with you, or when you guys got married it was like a rekindling and stuff?
I think for me personally, it was just a rekindle. But with what you're saying, I think it does take away from the relationship.
What, dating for a long time?
Dating for a long time, like you're dating for 11 years and then he's marrying you. Sometimes it's like you're just exhausted at this point. The kids, the dogs,
Yeah.
like you exhausted.
Yeah.
Like the last thing you want to do is be a lover. You know,
Really?
So it's just, and I feel like at that point he's just giving you a ring because
It's been long.
yes.
Ne?
So I don't
But you
think
know what?
it's-
Now looking from the outside, I've been engaged twice. Ne? And I would imagine that if you're marrying someone, it would be somebody who you want to see every day, somebody who you want to live the rest of your life with. As much as you've dated for maybe 11 or 12 years and they only marrying you then because now they're financially stable, they can give you what you want. They can give you, the life that you want. Because, okay, let me not derail. But I'm imagining that if you marry somebody who is meant for you, then nothing is going to change. That is me looking
That's
at it
true.
from the outside. I think also if your relationship is based on like a really good friendship, a really good understanding, you guys can literally date for 10 years.
And still get
you
married
know,
and
then
excited.
get married and then okay, now we're just solidifying, but you're still my person, that person that I had then. Wawan. But I mean, I think in other relationships it does take away because now
Yeah.
Wawan.
Like there's just a level of
But I believe
comfortability.
that if it's your person that you actually
Wendy
supposed to
is
marry.
she's such a lover.
Yeah.
She's so pro love. That's so great. Wendy, that's so nice.
Guys, if there's anyone who wants to marry me, hello.
And her face changes. Like I just know, even her body language, like even the conversations we had before we recorded, like she's such a lover.
I love. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't have an ex that doesn't want me back.
Ooh, girl.
Because, I mean,
Ooh,
you're not
girl.
going to get love
Is it
like
because
that.
the stove is on 9?
Okay, my mail, the stove is on 6, definitely. But I'm just a lover. Like, I
Have you
take
been told
care.
this?
No.
Have you been told that your stove is on
No,
6?
she knows.
Yeah, like.
Have you been
Yes,
told?
every single person that I've had sexual intercourse with would say,
Stuff was more 9.
If you were to rate yourself, to give yourself out of 10, where would you put yourself in terms of sex?
Tibang.
I'm just asking.
like a
could say-
10.
I don't even know how I can answer that.
Like a 10.
I could say, like a 10.
I'm a 10.
I
Guys,
don't know.
I don't want to lie.
I could say because I feel like there's still so much I need to learn. I know so much, but there's still so much I need to learn.
Are you a toys person?
Yes, darling.
Like Twinkle in the Middle?
Yeah.
Twinkle in the middle.
Yeah.
Tibang, what's twinkle in
And
the
I feel
middle?
like it's one of
The
those
secrets.
twinkle in the middle. I feel like it's just one of those conversations that you need to have with your partner. Men are not open to such things. Men are not open to like
We are.
new things. Most men are not.
Okay.
But you gradually introduce it, because how so like a toy, where did you learn that from?
Yeah.
You have naive men like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, kid 2024, my darling.
Yeah.
Come on. You know, so you have to introduce those kind of things like gradually, you know, like, okay.
Or make it seem like it's his idea.
How are you going to do that?
Because
I
then
mean, Mamela,
he would
this-
have to buy it.
Listen, sorry guys. There are sex toys at Discam. If you're with your men, you can
Weak.
Are they weak? I don't know.
I mean, they're Discam, or you just said
I've
sex
seen them
toys at Discam.
I've seen them at Discam. You can probably
Yeah,
say,
detail.
have you seen this actually? And then Waban obviously will
But
spark interest in you. Act like it's his
Yeah.
idea.
No, I love that. I
Tibang,
love
would
that.
you allow your girlfriend or a partner to introduce sex toys?
No, look, you don't. She won't need to. I will do it for her.
Ooh, love that. I love that.
She won't. I would like to think I'm liberated in terms of sex.
Yeah.
I understand what's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. I understand it's a two-way stream.
How far would you go? Threesome?
I'll do a threesome. The only
With a
thing,
man?
nah, get the fuck out of here. I don't.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you, I'm not the type of guy where we're gonna have our balls rubbing together. We fucking
Why
this girl,
think about that?
and our
Hey.
balls are rubbing together. You know, Naledi, what's like Mutazwa? Small things can turn me off, and
Okay.
turn me off
I
like
respect that.
as
I
in now
respect
I'm
that.
off.
I
I'm
respect
I'm off. So just the thought of another man's balls. Now I'm seeing his ass passing. It's just
Maro
gonna put me-
monna Mosotho. Wa tseba banna ba Basotho ba qinile ka re banna ba Mazulu.
Mare Tibang, I don't think in that specific setting.
Ka
that
tontena, bra
you
wa ka.
won't see.
Sa mo jella ngwana hao,
Mamela,
come.
your balls won't be rubbing together.
They will never.
No,
there's
that.
no way.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
Possible.
There's no way.
If I've seen the pornography I've seen, there's that moment where it's the double penetration time.
Yeah.
Yes.
When
And-
your dick is in that
Yeah,
girl's
no.
ass,
If the balls are hanging,
and my
they
dick is
touch.
in her vagina,
Definitely.
the balls are finna pam pam pam.
Oh, they do that? You know what? I always think of a threesome.
I
as-
don't want that shit.
Okay, if it's two guys and a girl, I've heard this from a friend of mine. I don't know. Should I expose you?
No,
No,
don't say the
don't.
name.
I
Just,
won't.
just
But she told me that she's been in that situation with two guys.
Yeah.
And then this side, she's on a blowjob, and that side, they are busy. So that's just what I thought it was. I never thought that one guy will be.
I kere jwale se le le
and the
moyeng.
other one will
Ke
be.
re se le le moyeng jwale mo- so le le thafo jwale. Man, your balls are gonna touch.
Yeah, upulele hape, it's so intense, and at this point, we all need to come.
Yeah.
So
You understand?
we are gonna do everything in our power
yeah.
to get to the come.
Yeah.
So the balls are gonna touch.
Then you're dealing with a guy that doesn't come. You're the one that comes quick.
Tick.
Now your confidence is shot.
Because the
Yeah,
others are
you
still
know,
going on.
Now your confidence is shot, and now you're like,
I've never been in that kind of situation, but I think if I would try a threesome, it would probably be with myself and two girls.
Ooh, love that.
the only way I'm doing a
Love
threesome
that.
is if I'm the only guy.
Hey,
Oh,
wow,
that's
wow,
unfair.
If
That's
I'm the
unfair.
only guy.
High fair.
That's the only way that I'm doing it.
And
And
there's no guarantee that you're gonna please them, Balitu.
I'm gonna do it.
Wabon.
I'm gonna do it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When a guy has the opportunity to sleep with two girls and the girls are right here, that man is not gonna come today. Not today.
Hey, but it can be overwhelming.
Not today.
And then the
you know, guys have that. Is that wind that like it knows? Or yo, bro, today. le ka mohlompha hampe
Sesotho sa mbora.
ati yena tje in general jaaka o na le ichapela 7 minutes but today
Let me tell
shapa
you
25
something.
25
Really?
25 ha phumula.
Listen, I have a friend, right?
Hey, when I literally
And you guys know this person, but I won't say, a guy friend of mine. And he said he's found himself in a situation like that where he had two girlfriends, he introduced them to each other, and then, okay, everything was good, everything was nice. But he said the first time he introduced them to each other, he found himself being on the outside and they were busy with one another. They don't know each other.
You gotta let them.
Listen,
You gotta let them.
He said, listen, then...
If I'm gonna advise, I'm sorry to come inside.
It's fine.
If I'm gonna advise a guy
I'm inside.
What?
to interject in
My
what you're
mouth.
saying, this is you guys are fucking otherwise.
Wendy.
Any case, if you're gonna deal with two girls, let the girls do the work for you. Girls know how to touch girls. You know, all you gotta do is, it's like being a vibrator. You just gotta vibrate, right?
Listen, I get that, but listen what this guy is saying. He's saying these people don't know each other, ne? And then they were in this particular situation. Now it's a threesome, but they drifted towards each other. And then and then he said,
jealous,
as
son.
time went on, obviously he'd meet them, maybe different cities, fly this one from Cape Town, they meet there. And then he said, now it changes. It would start off by them being together. Right then, but then and they're like, he said what he realized is that these girls actually started dating and they'd meet without him there.
Oh my God.
That's strong.
Hectic.
That is deep.
That's strong.
Hectic.
That's strong.
So
He
deep.
said
I
there
love
would be
that.
times where he would just sit and watch. Like,
Imagine that.
they are so into each other. He's just watching.
I would just watch as well.
But it's a bit unfair. I feel like it's unfair at that point. Like you are there for this reason, and the reason is not reasoning.
Wabon.
So try, and now they are dating, and unso you still flying them together, knowing very well how
What, Lawasha?
Hey, yeah, they would see him. They
What
would see each
Lawasha?
other without him being
like my
Next,
guy.
and abana samlele for
no,
bakopana.
that's-
He only
Basile.
realized when they
Basile.
didn't want to be flown out anymore. Man,
It's a sparkia.
there's no way that both of you don't want to be flown out. Why? What's
They didn't like the
happening?
guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
So would you do that in your marriage if your husband came and said, "Here's another girl," or let me not say here's another girl. That's like
Or another guy.
Okay, if you and your husband spoke
Yeah.
and you chose a person, would you do that?
Luckily, we've had this conversation, and it was a no right off the bat. So
Smart
yeah,
boy.
it's
Why?
a no. It's
Why?
a no. Like just give on number.
That's not what he does.
He's a traditional
Smart
Sutu
boy.
man.
Okay, but if it was
wouldn't.
up to you, would you do it?
I would not. Like,
Why?
I just feel like threesomes are so. I don't like being excluded. And you don't know until you get there
Yes.
if you are going to be the one that's going to be excluded.
In it.
You understand?
Need.
I feel like with threesomes, there's even when you like watch porn, there's just always those two that gravitate towards each other. And then I'm thinking to myself, I want about to chance.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
And then it just doesn't come. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just
But I
fine.
can imagine, listen, you introduce another girl into your bedroom with your husband, then
And I'm
you
married.
are excluded.
And then you can't school.
You know, it wouldn't.
No. Otsiba, that's the end of the marriage.
I watched, do you know Carisha, Young Miami,
Yeah,
has a
Carisha.
podcast?
Yeah, yeah.
And she spoke about her and Diddy, and they introduced another girl into, their
bedroom.
space. She said she actually ended up fighting because now this girl is outperforming her.
Yeah, no.
She
It's-
said
it's
she
unfair.
fought, like she threw hands.
That's
What about
unfair. If I had to do it and if my husband was all for it, let's get a prostitute.
No, man.
Let's get a prostitute.
Why?
And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do the sex fast. All of us.
What does that mean?
Just to balancing the pH. There are foods that you eat.
Yeah.
To balance the pH.
Onana prostitute in motho.
I know, but I get it. This is somebody that we're having an agreement
Naledi's
with.
safe. Like this is being safe.
Nah, I'm safe. That's why my product line, the headline, ki safe. We can have sex. I will advise you to do any and everything you want, but let's be safe. You understand?
Tell me, do you think you can have protected sex in a threesome? Because, okay, maybe it's two girls and a guy, there is a
Why
condom.
is the guy not wearing a condom?
Mamel, there is a condom, but I mean, still, if it's coming out
the
of here and going in
juices.
there,
Yeah.
That's why the
not
pH has
safe.
got a balance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've actually watched an episode
I just
of
heard that now.
I've watched an episode of Sister Wives.
Yes.
Ne? So it was a black couple, very, 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 very spiritual. And this guy had the wife, the long-term girlfriend wife.
Yes.
And then they're introducing somebody into the space. And this woman talked about this sex
Fast.
the sex fast. And she explained that this is just going to help the pH of the women, both the women, to just be, intact and just to make sure that they're both safe.
What happens
when
in
they
the
go
sex
raw?
fast? What do we do?
So they eat like healthy food. She talked about like avocado a lot.
Healthy
It was
food,
it was a
Threesome.
long and you do it for 21
Count
days.
me out.
Remember the cranberry
Remember
juice.
this
and
is
all
a-
those
21 days.
things.
No, remember this is a sister
When I have
wife
to wait 21
situation.
days to smash.
This is a sister wife situation.
Yeah.
This person is possibly going to be in the relationship.
Yeah.
So like
You
know,
want things to be proper, Wendy.
yeah, if the man is gonna go blotto with this one and come blotto with me and come back to me, there shouldn't be anything
E tla re
illegal.
kudisang.
I get it.
Yes.
So I also think this would be perfect for polygamous relationships where we all have one sexual or one
yes.
health routine. Do you believe in polygamy?
Absolutely not. Like
Why?
like sharing, guys. No, I
Why?
don't. I don't know.
I think polygamy is very beautiful.
I'm gonna get jealous.
If your husband said that, listen, nothing would be taken away from you. You will live the life that we live together. I just want to introduce a second wife.
I'm gone.
And then he gives you like really good reasons.
I'm gone.
Why?
No,
Why?
I can't share.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
20 years in
No,
marriage.
listen.
You
Hey.
have kids now and everything.
No, it's a no. Like that's my cue.
Mara lady,
So-
that's not a good enough reason that when you don't like sharing. If he brings up like very good reasons,
Guys, do you know what jealousy does in a relationship? Jealousy destroys
Why would you be jealous?
relationships. Why would I be jealous? Another person is coming in.
Here-
And this person is different
nothing
from me.
is taken away from you. You're living your lifestyle. You don't even feel that there's a second wife. You just know that there's a second wife. And anything, the only reason you know there's a second wife is
It's because
because
you were told.
No, not because you're told, but because he's
You've
weak
met her
here,
before.
he's weak there. And he wants two
Oh.
families. He wants a household with you, and he wants
That's
a
every
household
guy's
with
dream
her.
right now.
You
When
know?
I am sorry.
And Mamela,
I can't
he
do it.
reassures you.
Yeah, guys like
nothing
that.
is changing. I love you. I just need something else from this specific person.
I cannot do it. I'm sorry.
Listen, okay, Naledi, if your husband tomorrow, if your husband tomorrow goes to a guide or a spiritual healer and then they tell him, listen, actually when you have a calling, and now the person who is embodying
The
your
caller.
body, the caller, says that now I lived 5 generations before you, but how I lived is I had a farm and I had 3 wives. So because you're accepting my calling, I need you to have 3 wives. If he says this to you, is it not a good enough reason?
Wendy, I am gone, babes.
But this is your husband
Bye-bye.
and you love him. Why wouldn't you want to walk that journey with him?
Remember, now I'm doing something to please him. I'm gonna be in the marriage miserable as fuck.
But Naledi, don't
Going
you
forward.
Isn't
can
marriage
I
a
ask
sacrifice
Naledi a
thing?
question? Don't you think your husband does things that he doesn't want to do, but he does them for you? You wouldn't give him that?
Obviously, he
But
does.
now this is something else for yanong ya mo bind man. Okay, he accepted this calling, and this person wants 3 wives. I love Naledi with
Hold
all
on.
of my heart.
Hold on, let's hear
still a
Naledi.
no.
Let's hear Naledi.
Why?
No, it's still a no.
Why?
Is marriage as individual satisfaction thing, or is it a sacrifice thing where sometimes I will need to be satisfied and you might not be? And then the other way around, there's times when I will need to compromise and you will be satisfied. Isn't
Yeah, that's what marriage is, because some of the things that you sacrifice in marriage, you're not really happy with yourself. But now we're talking about polygamy, guys. This is like we're bringing somebody else into the equation. I'm not doing that.
Really?
Not
do
for
you
nothing.
Think, do you think
I don't even like girls like
Do
that.
you think you have sacrificed something major in your marriage? Like something major, like I have to give this up because I want my marriage to work.
Maybe twerking on social media.
That's major.
Yeah.
You think he sacrificed
I think-
something major?
Oh, a lot.
Really?
Oh, a lot.
But why is it like that? Why must the guy always be the sacrificer?
But it's not though. I'm saying some women do sacrifice, and they really sacrifice things that they like, you know. But like I feel like I think guys are like just more, especially when it comes to building a family, and ile motho a batlang ho build a family le wena. Like just guys are just like focused. Like when it comes to that, it's just like, you know, I want a wife, and I don't want my wife twerking on social media. You know, I don't like that, baby.
But that was like the biggest one. You know, the biggest one
Yeah.
that I have felt like, okay, I'd do this is I've decided that I only want one child. And then I don't want any more children. I would prefer, if you have your own kids, I'll love your kids as my own, you know, even if it's like a polygamous situation, I'm down for that. But I think I was willing to have another child with a person, even though it wasn't my idea, but I was like, okay, I can see myself as a mom of two, you know. That's like the biggest thought.
Yeah.
It
And
never
it's valid.
happened
It's
because I
valid.
still have
You're
one.
a dog mom. Are we ever gonna see a little Naledi running
A
around?
baby
Of
Naledi.
course. I think I've gotten to the idea of having kids now, and I'm just like, yeah, why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, this is it. This is what we do every single week. We get to talking with the people that want to talk and that have got conversation to talk about. Remember, you can catch us on Instagram, catch us on Google Play, and there's a new app, Free State Online Network app. That's where you can catch the episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world. Naledi, thank you so much for coming to Wendy Where.
Thank you.
I love
guys.
it. This is it.
This
It's wrap.
was fun. Thank you.
Goodie, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.